Alright, stream. I'm good to go. Cool. Alright. Where are we off to? What are we doing today? Welcome back, friends. Oh, an unread message from an inbox that we don't have yet. Okay. Oh, who's on mine? Catherine, Levy. Cool. Wait a minute. Why are they level 1? Or 0? Oh well. I don't believe that's true.
I know. More wasted coal.
Alright. What are we gonna farm today, friends? Possibly the Ignimora. Helix! Hi! That was so nice hanging out in your stream and I just got raided by you. You're a legend. Thank you so much. That's really lovely. Magical powers for free. I'm pretty sure that redeem is from something like Adventure Time. I'm a huge fan. Thank you. You're amazing for dropping in. That's incredible. Wow. I did not expect you to do that. I'm going to get you back really good next time I see you in stream, that's for sure. How was the stream? What have you been testing in the P10? It's amazing. Ah, okay. Well, you let me know when you're ready, and I'm more than happy to drop in and say hello at least. I love your streams. Your information on Soulframe is incredible. Really, really lovely. And I love your environment too that you create. Big shout out to you for sure. Actually, hang on. Let me see if I could do it. Let's have a look. There we go. Does it work? I don't know if it's... I'm doing all like... There we go. Does it work? Maybe? I don't know. I'm still playing around with a lot of stuff myself as well. As you were talking about, a little bit of the... just like all the moving cogs and pieces to the streaming, it's so much. I definitely understand a lot of what you were mentioning in stream before too. So yeah, I've definitely noticed quite a few little funky little things happening myself. So it's definitely a moving piece and puzzle all the time. So it definitely makes you think on their feet as well. So I think that is one element that I enjoy personally as well. And your stream was good. You swapped over to a new faction. Ooh, which faction did you swap to? I did that, I think around 2 weeks ago. I switched over to... who was it? I switched to the Kith of Kings from Children of Alka. But I ranked them all the way up to level 5 because I think, if I'm not mistaken, the Ode Tempest was... Hell yeah, you did too? Hell yeah, Alka's Children fam. Oh, you didn't finish ranking them? That's fair. I finished ranking them only because I really wanted the Ode Tempest. It's an amazing pact. And I thought, you know what? I can grab it. I'm not going to regret building it up, getting it all done, and then switching to another faction. Because I wasn't sure if the faction's rep maintained at that rank is going to stay. Oh, you already had the Tempest. Okay. Because you have been in Soulframe for a lot longer than I have as well. I'm kind of playing catch up now. I'm working on the Ignimora as well. Why do we get these unread messages in... Wait a minute. Have I got a new note in the codex? I have a feeling it might be. Okay. Yes, I'm really looking forward to the Ignimora. It's gonna cost roughly around 11,000 experience to get all the fragments, including the shard for the shimmering shard, to be able to craft that, so I can eventually switch over to the last faction. I think it's up here, the Silent Rose. I'm surprised because we've got the Alka's Children Enclave tag finally for the faction, and the Kith of Kings Enclave. I'm surprised that we don't have that tag for the Silent Rose over here. That's a really cool faction. I love visiting there because it's a pub. It's really cool. They've got a lot of little NPCs walking around. Well, Lady Diora at least. She's very sassy. I really enjoy her character. She's really well done. Definitely learning a lot. Yeah, hey, like if you ever want to touch base on your experience with streaming as well, I think I only started roughly like last month. As soon as Soulframe, or I got access to it, I was watching someone stream Soulframe, and he was really lovely. He's from California, and he said, hey, like, I may have a spare code. Do you mind if I swing you one? I said, absolutely not. If you're open to it, that'd be awesome. So, oh, thank you, Oddlove, for the follow. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh, yay. I got the goal achieved for the follower goal, which was, I think, 50 followers. I jumped into a stream earlier, I think earlier my morning, which was about 1 o'clock. I couldn't sleep. I just got really excited for the P10 update and all the farming things. But definitely being mindful of burnout as well. That is something I'm working on not acquiring in my life. So, okay. This tank is insane. I'm surprised the cannonball that they throw out doesn't allow enemies to take damage from it, surprisingly. It only damages us, unfortunately, so I kind of hope that that gets patched as well. Yeah, they literally are tanky, hey. I do enjoy the fact that the Sparrowtails have incorporated those as a, I guess, point of quest finishing, or at least being halfway through the Sparrowtail as well. Yeah, burnout can definitely be a thing. I'm highly aware of screen time. I did put a note down to minimize my screen time today from a certain time frame. So, and it worked really well, actually. Oh, there's my first word of the stream. I've noticed that I say "actually" a lot, so I'm learning to keep myself accountable. I was thinking about putting a counter in the chat for everyone so they can count how many times I say the particular word that I just said. I'm already trying to change the structure of how I'm talking, and that's another thing too. Just being mindful of words that I use quite a lot. Dior is great. I'm always interested in how new players experiencing things. Exactly. That was my entire thought pattern and process, and I thought, you know what, if I'm enjoying this so much, I would hope that I can share that with other people. So the hope became a reality. A lot of late evenings, early mornings, stressing out about stuff, and I thought, you know what, just take things as one step at a time. You know, focus on one task and then get that done and then move on to the next one. And it's definitely helped me achieve a lot more of what I'm hoping to achieve, of being a Soulframe streamer. And now I'm doing it. And I get to share the experience with you guys as well. It's really cool, and I'm having a lot of fun doing it as well. So I was thinking of doing something similar. I have a death count I haven't used much yet. Yeah, well, I mean, there's so many tools out there, hey. So, yeah, I'm learning how to put things together in the streaming software that I'm using. And I have to admit, I'm not too good at figuring out how they synergize with some of the programs that I use to run the stream. But I've just figured out quite a bit of stuff in regards to stream keys and all this other stuff, and how to actually look into my own address, so to speak, just to kind of see like who's listening in, if anyone's listening in. Yeah, I've been able to problem solve quite a few issues that I've had over the last probably 2 weeks. The stream wasn't performing as well as it should have been, and I couldn't figure out why, and I'm pretty confident I figured out why. And it's unfortunate, but I was able to troubleshoot it, work around it. I had to pull basically everything apart and put it all back together and just make sure it's secure. And now that it is, it seems to be operating far, far better. So when you were mentioning that you were having a few little issues as well on stream, I thought, you know what, I'm more than happy to help. Jump in at any time that suits you as well. And if I'm awake, I love troubleshooting and problem solving. Which brings me to the point of playing Soulframe. They have a ton of puzzles in this game, and I love them. The Circade was so well done. The one particular part of the Circade Event that I found really interesting was the second part to the puzzle. Not just getting the new equipment or item that the Circade gives you, and then figuring that out in the open world, but what happened in the second part of the puzzle in the actual tomb as well. So it was really cool. I'll absolutely know. Oh, cool. Okay, yeah. Throw me a message on Discord or whatever you prefer. I do have an email as well. I'll send out my socials in a moment. I've just put a link tree together, so it should have all the contact information there. If you feel open to it, I do specify it's a business email that I've got, but I absolutely am more than happy to receive an email from you if you prefer email correspondence. I find it a lot easier doing that, especially if it comes to, say, like streaming, etc. It's a complete conversational piece, essentially. But if you're looking for a bit of assistance in that area, and if I know someone and you're open to it, absolutely more than happy to help. Because it definitely is a lot of time and effort that you're putting in to do streaming. So I'm really proud that I get to be part of the community, and you introduced me to Soulframe. So massive shout out to you, Helix, honestly. I remember, yeah, when I jumped into your stream, it was months ago. But it was such a good time to spend with you, and your knowledge around Soulframe is incredible. So massive shout out. You're probably blushing by now, but you are very welcome. You inspired me a lot. So funny enough, I was thinking about it the other day, and I put a little list together of people that inspired me to jump into Soulframe, and you are on that list, so you're very welcome, and I really appreciate the fact that you've got such a passion for it as well, so it's really great to share that with you. And everyone else has joined as well, so thank you very much. Utlove says, once the game downloads, I'll have to let you guys know how much faction I pick and stuff. Absolutely, do it. The faction runs are a lot easier now, especially now the P10's been dropped a couple of days ago. You've got the 1, 2, and 3 star Sparrowtails Utlove as well. So to give you a quick rundown of those, these are basically, say, like 1 star, 1 objective. This is essentially 2 star, 2 objectives. You get a little bit more like uncommon drops from there, but these ones here, the 3 star, are probably the most beneficial. They will have slightly higher tier enemies as well. A good reference to know is the, I believe it's the Soulframe. Let me have a looky. Let me pull something up. Not that one. It is on the patch notes of the Soulframe Discord as well. Unfortunately, I don't have that one on hand at the moment, but the Soulframe Discord is a really good tool of information, and they're updating a lot of the patch notes on there as well, which is great. So Utlove says, did you win a key from someone as well, or from the actual company? No, I jumped into a stream of someone who was doing a Soulframe run. As I was mentioning before to Helix and chat as well, it was a just solo streamer. We just started talking, and he asked me, have you been playing Soulframe? Have you got an interest in it? And I said, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've played Warframe for over 7.5 years now. Always wanted to try to jump into stream. and do streaming for Warframe, it's become even more popular. Yeah, it was pretty cool. So when I was jumping in stream with, I think his name is Lurker. I'm pretty sure he's actually on my Twitch. I put him as a recommended channel, so I do hope to see him pop back in eventually whenever they jump online. But he was really, really cool. We just chatted for a while, and yeah, he was saying, "Oh, have you played?" And I said, "Oh, I don't have a key code, unfortunately, yet." And I was looking for one, and unfortunately, I didn't have one. So he pulled one that he got from his code pool that he'd been sent by DE. And yeah, he'd signed up as soon as they said, "Hey, if you sign up for a Soulframe, you may have the chance to get codes." So he got quite a few. He handed out a few of them to a couple of his mates, and one of them hadn't used one, and he said, "Oh, I'll let them know that I've given you this one." So he sent it to me, and then yeah, I popped it in to the code redeem, and it worked. So I let him know. Massive thank you to him. Yeah, it was really, really dope. So I've been playing it since the last season of P9, and it's been a really great experience to see how it's been developed, the story, the quest lines, all of the Sparrow Tails, the new like sidearms that we have now too. I've got the Vetch on at the moment. I'm just leveling it. It's definitely a worthwhile one grabbing, especially because it's a a courage-based one. So as you can see, it's pretty strong with the first ability active as well. And yeah, once I got to Kith of Kings, I jumped on and I got the Tethrin Pact, which is the one that I'm wearing at the moment. I love the aesthetic to it. It's very, I'm gonna say it's very Dark Sector / Warframe. It kind of makes me think of like the Excalibur arm, but also of the original character in Dark Sector, which was, I guess, the pre-generator for Warframe. I'm not too sure if many of you are familiar with that title. It is an older title. It's probably about 13, 14 years old. It's a pretty cool game. It's definitely a little bit more clunky. More movement. It's not as smooth, only because the engine that was being used back then, I think, is different, very much so, from the current engine that DE utilize for Soulframe and Warframe now. So I always love seeing Avocado. I borrowed that one from you, Helix, as well. I hope you're okay with that. Love, I'm sorry I did hear you say that. That's amazing. Things happen for a reason. I can't wait to try it. Look forward to learning it all with you and Helix. You're very welcome. Thank you very much. And yeah, I absolutely love sharing Soulframe. It's a beautiful game. It's really well done, really well put together. You can see how much the team at DU really crafted this game. It's brilliant. I absolutely love it, and I'm really glad it was essentially like a push from the universe in a way to say, hey, if you've been thinking about streaming, you might as well get into it. Oh, that doggo's got his soul smite on. Give me a soul. Okay, maybe not. I do find with the Tethrin Pact, it does make you a lot more tanky, but holy hannah, these guys can really smack damage too. So I'm not too familiar with the update on the damage output of the enemies at the moment, but the big guys here with the antlers, they definitely dish out a lot of damage. And there's some Tantrum Lightning. I love that ability that the enemies do. Call the lightning. They have a tantrum, throw their sword on the ground, and they just give up. It's hilarious. It definitely got me good the very first time I came across it. I didn't know what to expect. I just thought, why would you throw your sword in the ground and then just placate the sky? And then all of a sudden I got struck by lightning, and yeah, it downed me. So I had to get into Sparrow mode and jump back into my body. Now, where are you, Mr. Ghostman? Maybe looking right at you. There we are. Hello, sir. How are you? Alrighty. So today I thought I'd just jump in, do a bit of Sparrow Tales, get a little bit more of the wrap up as well. I am aiming to basically just do rep, get some XP, get this secondary. Oh, Tantrum Lightning again. There you go. Well, you can take yourself out, my friend, and I will continue forth on my journey. Linky, welcome. Hey, good to see ya. How are you? Ah, no. Oh gosh, the mesh of those deers looked a bit odd for a second. That is another thing I have been enjoying too. Being able to do the, I guess, Pokemon style bug finding and catching them. Great way for the community to get together and have a bit of fun. And yeah, look for bugs in the game and report back to DE. I think it's such a good way of utilizing such a passionate group of people too. I'm really good, thank you, Linky. I decided to jump in and do a stream today. I can't recall whether or not I'd actually put something up on the schedule on Twitch, but I got all of the chores that I really wanted done, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to jump in and do a stream. I was just hanging out with Helix. She's in chat, I think. She's just doing a bit of a problem solve on a few things, and I was saying to her that I got very inspired when I jumped into Soulframe. Received a key from a friend, and she's one of my inspirational streamers for Soulframe. Yay!
Found something, have you?
Let me know if you do need any problem solving issues as well, Helix, if you feel like it. You can even just do a whisper for me as well, and I'll send one back. Ooh, that was a well-timed deflection. And that enemy is not liking me. Okay. That's crazy. Health bar gone. Is this a secret synergy with the bow and the tether impact? That was insane. Now what are we looking for? We are looking for a magical door. Ooh, okay. Excuse me, Flappy Bird. It is your time to shine, my friend. Please direct me to the Undercity. All good for now, just doing some software updates first to see if that helps. That's awesome. Yeah, definitely updating your softwares, drivers, etc. I've been noticing each time I've jumped into Soulframe, I have done the exact same thing. Verified files to the client, but also made sure the software, everything that's running is up to date. That's a really big thing. I generally do that for most games. Tantrum Lightning. I just woke up and I can't sleep anymore. Oh, what time is it for you, Linky? I had that happen this morning too myself. I wanted to sleep in, but my brain said, no, you need to get up now. So I did. Oh, wow, it's 4 a.m. Oh my gosh, I usually get up around 4 o'clock in the morning. How do you feel? It's different, that's for sure. But it's worth doing. I love getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's amazing. You get so much more, like, of your own time. No one's awake. You get to make a coffee or tea and just do all the things that you think, oh, I've been thinking about that a while. Well, I mean, that's how I operate with it. I love 4 a.m. starts. I know it sounds crazy, but it just makes your day so much more productive. In my books, you get so much stuff out of your head and you just get it done. It's great. Ooh, nice puzzle. Hey. Come on. You're supposed to go that way. Alright, soul mode time. Soul mode, one of the most effective tools in the game. I didn't really understand how it worked at first, but when I started figuring out what soul mode does, man, it's a lifesaver in 90% of what it is that we look to do. There we go. Ooh, that's very Excalibur. That looks really cool. I'm going to do a screenshot on that. That looks awesome. A magical dagger. Screenshot. Cool. I do love that mechanic as well. Every time they... Ooh, is this a new... No way. Is this a new dungeon? I love it. I have not been here before. I'm glad I get to share this journey with you all. Awesome. Alright, so... Soul mode again. I'm gonna assume I can... There we go. Right. Wow, this is dope. Water puzzle. Okay, is this one one that's been in the game previously, Helix? Because I've never seen this one. That's great. How cool. Ooh. I love these puzzles. They're so good. They're one of my favorite elements to the game.
I'd be keen to see it whole.
Tubalcane. You keep on saying that every single time. Please smelt all of those extra fragments and allow me to reconstitute them into something else. That'd actually be a really cool idea for Soulframe. With all the extra fragments that we get, being able to reconstitute them. Ooh, backstab. Wait. Hey, you didn't hear me? Oh wait, I didn't have my dagger. Damn it. Come here, dagger. I'm gonna creep away. Please don't see me. Oh, okay, yeah. I think around P8, not as often as the fire ones. True, yeah. And originally when I started doing Soulframe, the fire rooms, I couldn't figure out some of the puzzles. I don't think some of them were generating correctly in the game. Bye, little rascals. Have fun. I couldn't figure out whether or not I was doing something wrong, or it just wasn't generating properly with the fire puzzles that I did come across. So I basically just Peter Piper jumped over the fire, so to speak. I didn't know what else to do, so I just kind of pushed my envoy's body box just over the fire, and it essentially pushed me over the fire. So I found that was pretty useful. Probably some of both. I would jump through the fire as a wolf. Ooh, nice idea. I like that. I love the wolf mode. I do hope, though, with Iron Gauls packed with the Silver Wolf ability, it becomes... Ooh, I have been to this area. This is beautiful. I love this area. Alright, hang on. Screenshot. So many screenshots. Awesome. If I can get that icon out of the way. I'll just do it this way. That looks cool. What do you think? Pretty cool? Linky, yeah, but I went to bed around 12. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I had roughly about the same amount of sleep, to be honest. Not really too sure why. It just kind of... Something in the air, I guess. I don't know. It just felt like I just needed to get up, and I really wanted to sleep. But yeah, funny enough, I couldn't sleep that well. So I definitely hear you on that one. It's not easy to have, 4 hours worth of sleep and then still be awake after as well. Excuse me, madam. Not you, Linky. The Benarat lady that's in front of me with the pokey stick. She's mean. I really don't like her. Excuse me, madam. Okay, I'm really liking the tether impact with the bows. This is awesome. Is Smooth wearing the helm that you showed us? Ah, the Medicant King one? This is the, yeah. If it's the helm that Helix was talking about, I think it was the Shroud of the Medicant King. I don't believe it's actually called that. I should probably look at it. Where are we? So, I really wish we could get this in alphabetical order. Picky, but, you know. Where are we? So we've got the crowns, we've got the headpieces, we've got the amulet from the new night event. I decided to refarm it. I'm not really sure why. But that's one of the pieces to a puzzle for the Circade Event as well. This is the new armor from the event as well of the Circade. It's actually pretty cool. This is the bassinet of the Medicant. I believe its stats may have been adjusted. They look higher, which is a good thing. The suit of Rancor, it definitely had lower stats, I think, in the last 24 to 48 hours. And then these are the leg pieces, the Bloody Sabatons. It's nice to see the physical, magic, and stability stats added onto all of the different armor types as well. Really, really cool. Yeah, it is really pretty. I feel it's very powerful looking. I love it, and I really like the design of this as well. The fact that it's got the plate mail legs, and pretty much like the whole entire left arm, and then you've got your packed on your right arm is really nice. It's beautifully designed. It's incredible what the guys have come up with in the Soulframe team. With a lot of the armors, the weapons. Yeah, it's dope. Really, really cool. Alright, so there's some sunshine. Now, I need to remember how to get back up there. Probably these stairs. That would be very handy. Oh, weapon rack. A little note to anyone, when you are getting into Soulframe, I highly recommend always pick up the extra bits and pieces for weapon racks as well. Eventually you just get a surplus, which is good. Interesting. So there's that one there. So where does this beam of light go? Is this broken? It could be. That's very oddly placed. Interesting. 100% need that meta. Oh, the metal. Yeah. Yeah. There's heaps of stuff to pick up in the game, that's for sure. Interesting. Is this 2 light puzzles? So that one is beaming down here. I'm going to push you that way. But what are you supposed to be going towards? That doesn't seem right. Have I got 2 light puzzles generated in the same area? I must do. Because the little statuette is just down here. So where does that come from? There we go. Problem solving time. Ah, hang on. Does it bounce off this? Maybe it does. Yep. There we go. Okay, so it was just turning that one. That was a weird little one up the stairs before. Oh. Backstab time. I am curious to see how the, oh no. There we go. Magically called my dagger back. There we go. Nice. They have some takeouts. In fake outs. Oh, as in the puzzles? They added a few more in to kind of throw you off. That's actually cool. I like that. 17,905. So that means I've got 2,900 and 5... Ooh, vetch piece. I've got 2,905 points for my faction. I would like to see, in all honesty, all of the pop-ups that are coming on the right-hand side. I really hope that gets shifted from the right hand of the screen to the left. I'll show you the reason why. When I'm able to... I can't get up here. There's no enemies around, as far as I'm aware. There we go. Yeah, there's one that goes onto a mockery husk. Ooh, I like the mockeries. With the UI, I think it's something I've suggested in the Discord. See how it just blocks out this one? But even so, like, it's the armor, and when you're checking your weapons as well, it just blocks the entire UI. I'm really hoping they shift all of those notifications, even up to the top left-hand side, so they drop down, so you can still access the UI as well. It's probably something they've looked at and probably implementing. But yeah, it's kind of accessing your stuff. You kind of got to wait for those notifications to pop up, unfortunately. So, Helix, I do have a question for you. In reference to the brittle arrows for the bows, how do we know which bow is attributed to the birchwood arrows or the camphor arrows? I moved my chat back where it was. It was driving me crazy being above. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see what you mean. On chat. Yeah. I understand that. I think with, yeah, having on the right-hand side, a lot of our UI is, in-game at least, is predominantly, I guess, focused more on the right-hand side. So yeah, if you're streaming and you're trying to explain like Blitzel and you've got all these notifications coming up and you've got the chat, people won't be able to see things clearly. I actually went through a few different plugins last week, and I couldn't figure out the chat window for stream. So I found one that gives me a horizontal one across the bottom of the screen. Let me know if it looks decent, if it's readable, but I would probably assume for mobile users it's not really there. I mean, you've got your chat box on your mobile anyway, so I think it's probably more for like Windows-based or computer-based viewers. The stream chat's just on a really nice little thin line, I guess, down the bottom of the UI. So I'm starting to build a bit more of the chat windows and all the widgets, etc., out a little bit more. So I turn off chat when I'm streaming or recording. Yeah, I can follow suit on that. It just makes it look a little bit cleaner, and you're keeping the gameplay more focused, I would say. I'm definitely learning a lot myself with the streaming software, editing videos. I have done a YouTube channel. There is so much to cover in there, but it's been doing relatively well considering it's a very, very new channel. So it's my first time doing it too, but whoa, that was a good smite. Thank you very much for your soul and your patronage. I enjoy it. Which one? The cinematic is so loud. Sorry, creating my my character. Oh, no problem. I love, yeah, the sound in the game. The very first thing I would recommend, jump into your settings, have a look at all of your keybinds. That's actually a really good point that you brought that up. And yeah, dropping all of your sound down a little bit. I'm not really sure what the reverb quality, whether it needs to be advanced or legacy is good, but I just use them either or. A little tip for everyone too. I actually learned this from another YouTuber, Sarah Loves Archery. She's incredible. I'm pretty sure she's been part of Soulframe pre like P9 as well. She's been pumping out a great amount of content. I love her stuff. She's also a very inspirational Soulframe enjoyer as well to me. One of her videos is explaining the mechanics around, I guess, like the auto-targeting or how our characters choose what to throw our weapon at. one of her recommendations was, for now, is to turn on the Enable Controller Aim Assist. A good example of that is Odiak. So I'll turn that off, and then hopefully I remember to turn it back on. But I'll just quickly showcase that, because I found, I believe it was P9, unless it's been patched and fixed, with the Odiak. It was kind of just choosing the closest thing next to me. So I'm pretty confident that was supposed to be its intention. And I'm sure that things are being picked up and fixed, etc. It does look like it may have been fixed now, which is good to see. But initially, say if I had like an enemy right in front of me, my Odiak would shoot like over there if there was a box. It was a bit funky, so it does look like it's kind of been fixed. So it's now more intuitive in the way that it shoots out its projectiles and where it's choosing. So, and pretty good little flick there. I don't know if you caught that, but when I threw up that box over here, one threw up here, and I attacked it again, and it automatically picked it up and took it out. So I think the targeting has been restructured in-game again. So it's a lot more fluid, it's a lot more intuitive as well, which is great. So, but if you do find with any projectile style weapon, if it's acting up a little bit, or it's not acting as it should feel, come into the very end tab over in accessibility and switch on your Enable Controller Aim Assist as well. So I'll keep that off for now, but I might even run with the Odiak as well. But the cinematic for the start of the game is really, really nice as well. I changed my mind on the weapon. I'm going to take Gwynlyn. I love this weapon. This is the other starter for the Spirit User class of the game with the Oselda Pact. A really, really strong pact. It's amazing. The fact that you can freeze or stone enemies, and you can basically drop your heal of the Elder Bloom down, and essentially you can heal through pretty much anything. And the Phantom Flock is the third ability. It's beautiful. I love that pact. It's definitely one of my top 3. I would definitely say Tetherin's starting to get up there. Utility wise, I really enjoy the Arangol Pact. Not just for the wolf mode, but the fact that you can buff damage melee style, so you can summon your... Ooh, nice! The rock textures here were sticking out of the ground before, and now they're normal. That's awesome. I think I put like a little thing in the Discord about that, so hopefully it did get picked up. That's great to see. Awesome. Jeez, these guys work really quick on this game. Holy. And like I say too, catching all the little bugs and stuff in the game, it's kind of like a side quest on top of all the side quests. It's been really nice. So the game's running really smoothly as well, which is nice. So it's definitely feeling a lot more, yeah, more fluid, I guess. Alright, I gotta run and jump over this. Hopefully I can make it. No! Okay. Maybe the weapon I'm using doesn't have a little bit more of a swipe, so it can kind of pull me across the gap a little bit more. But with the original starting cutscene, yeah, it is very loud as well. I know I've talked about a lot of stuff in like 5 minutes. I just get very excited, and I love sharing that. It's been, yeah, a really cool journey so far. I wonder if this is buffed by it too. Okay, I might actually turn the assist back on, because wherever I'm kind of looking, it's not picking the enemy. So, good way to test that. If I do reenact the Enable Controller Aim Assist, and then we'll see how it acts now. Okay, So it is good to have that on because the enable assist is picking the actual target that's in front of you. So that's good to know. And you can leave notes around the world if you wish. I don't know what notes are here. It's too dangerous to go alone. Take this with you. Necro Bradford. Try-finger. Oh gosh, someone did one of the Elder Ring things. That's terrible. Rap tap tap. Aw, that's nice to see a homage paid to Rill from Warframe. The Harrow's Chains quest, I believe it is. Rap tap tap. Love it. I'm going to put a little love heart there if I can. Does it work? No? The voting system doesn't work? Sleek as silver, sharp as bone. Ah, that's cool. You can see what pact people are using. Garen Breed's there. Orangol. Orangol's very powerful. Or very popular. BG Tree. Note to self, don't eat the tech rut. Now I'm stuck in a soul fantasy. That's awesome. Definitely a Warframe player. That's awesome. That's nice to see the crossover too. And just, yeah, how people are approaching the two different universes, I guess. Thank you for your soul. I appreciate you. Oh, little bunny. Alright, so there's a 3-star faction run. I will run towards just down here. Cool. But for anyone in chat though, who has been playing it, if you haven't wanted to jump in and answer any questions or anything, well, ask me a question. Feel free to. I love sharing the information on the game. It's a big passion of mine for sure. It's been really great to see a lot of the community come together too, as well, and seeing the gameplay as well. It's been really nice. Where are you? You are over here? Nope. You are behind me. Where are you hiding, Mr. Ghostman? Pretty please. You don't want to show up? I can definitely hear the ghost wind. Oh, there you are. Hello. Alright. Now, we've got the Intercept the Messenger, steal the Odin Intel. Ah, we've got to go steal the paperwork. Alright, Mike Wazowski. Let's bring it on. Whoops. I swear I do that at least once every single time when I'm in game. I try to open the map and I just go to the Nightfold instead. The punch through on this weapon is beautiful, and I love the fact that they introduced Tantrum Lightning. I love that it does a multi-projectile hit too. It smashes. Alright. We did not forget to file the paperwork, Mike Wazowski. Alright, what are we gonna go for? So there's the Benarat. I might as well just take everyone on. They're always a good amount of XP as well. But has anyone who has been playing Soulframe, have you guys got any favorite weapons or packs that you like using? Elix, one day I will change my settings to have to be tabbed to map, but it's not this day. That's fair enough. I think I generally keep my keybind settings roughly around the same. Some games don't allow for certain things, say like map changing or changing the keybind. but most games do, which is pretty good. There is another title that I was playing for a little while I got obsessed with. It was really well done. Not sure if anyone's heard of the Black Myth Wukong. That game was insane. It was so beautiful. I upgraded my PC a little bit too, so I should probably jump in and see how well that performs. I updated the GPU not too long ago. I could have waited, but I was using a 20 series GPU, and I was able to two-step it up to a 4060 NVIDIA, and yeah, its performance is definitely well better than the 20 series of the NVIDIA that I had. Although it was a good video card, but it was just a bit more laggy, and yeah, kind of bottlenecked a little bit, but for the most part, I learned to tailor a lot of the settings down to appropriate standards so the computer didn't have a fit and stop working. Outlove, I'm just deciding between courage, grace, or spirit. You can always change it later. You're not stuck to your choice. That is true. You'll have to grind, but what you can swap? Indeed. I guess it just depends on your playstyle and what you want to play. I wish I could go back and have a look at the character creation and the choice that you can make to see if they've made any adjustments to it. Just on, I guess, clarification of the information, whether spirit, courage, or grace. Ooh. I think there's an enemy coming up, isn't there? Uh-oh. You don't want to hear that little clicking sound. Very good reason why. These things on the ground that glow, the the landmines, they can smack you really quickly. I saved a code to possibly do that later. I did think about doing that, to be honest. I do have still an application, I think, with getting a free code as well. Murder Pops. That's a really good name for them. They certainly do. Actually, you've just given me an idea. Thank you, Helix. There's another one down here. So, if I can draw this lady over here, or these guys at least, I may be able to trigger it and see if it pops off. Hopefully not take me out. Hopefully. Alright, let's try this. I love using these to see if I can murder pop a group of enemies. Alright, so they are following, so that's good to see. Where's the Banneret lady, though? She's probably, like, run down there, and then she's trying to come back. Okay, so there's 3 bombs in this area. That's good to see. Excellent. Alright, so we got the archers. Okay, come this way, fellas. I'm dubious about to go next to this one. Nope. Nope. Okay, good. Come. Come, come. Please, please. Oh, whoops. Ah, well, at least it took one of them out. Speedy bird time. Where is my body? There we are. Jeez, the graphics have really cleaned up in the, probably like the last 24 hours, I'd say. That's so much smoother. There we go. Nice little showcase of the Murder Pops. I like that name, Helix. That's great. Oh no, where's the Banneret though? Ah, this is the Panctamon one. She is an absolute pain. She throws out fire, and it hurts. Pretty confident it can one-shot you too. Flappy Bird makes a comeback. Hell yeah. Yeah, I love Flappy Bird. It would be kind of cool though to see if we could get like maybe like a timed version of it. So like using soul mode to teleport or transmog into the bird form, just so we can just get around the map a little bit quicker, and then say have like a, I don't know, 3-minute cooldown or 4-minute cooldown. What are your thoughts on that as well, Helix? You've been in the game a little bit longer as well, so I'd like to see what you'd think of the potential for fast travel in the game. It was the best bug they had. Oh, as in you could stay in Flappy Bird form? No way. Hello, my dear. Yes. Alright, let's see how well you perform. Okay, with arcanic damage, that's silly. Wow. Ah, she does block your damage, though. You're lucky, Fire Lady. Okay. I'm unlucky. This chick smacks. Excuse me, sir. That was rude. Yeah. Oh, wow. So you could basically bug into the bird mode. That's cool. We have a few threads out there requesting for them to make it a permanent or a possible thing in the future. Absolutely. I agree on that. I have jumped into the Discord, but I've mostly just done it for bug reporting. For things that I've looked at and I thought, okay, that doesn't seem right. Whether they get picked up, implemented, etc., I'm not sure. Oh no, I'm gonna die. No! Oh well. Serves me right. I wasn't concentrating. That'd be really cool if we could get a timed version of the Sparrow form. That'd be really cool. How did I end up over here? Anywho. She's almost gone anyway. No. No healing for you. Excuse me. Thank you. Okay. Tether Impact is really good. It really boosts up your damage too. So I got 18,255. So that's 3,000. Okay. I'm not doing too bad on the rep farm at the moment. It's nice to have you guys keeping me chatty Cathy, so to speak. I'm getting through these tales pretty quick, which is nice. We have a few... oh, gosh. There we go. I got done again. Those traps... you'd think that they would stand out a little bit more, but I kind of like the fact that they're very subtle in the way that they attract, and then you hear the click, and you're like, oh no. It's definitely one of those, yeah, oh no moments. The Basalcum, also, when they make that metallic clunk clunk, and then it starts firing at you, it's definitely like a oh dear moment. We have a few threads out there requesting them. Yeah. It'd be really cool if the Sparrow form became a feature that we had access to for flight. Even as an example, though, even if it wasn't just like free flight, even just getting from like world tree to world tree, or the gates, the soul gates I call them. I'm not too sure if they do have a name. The ones that generate in and around the world. So when we get downed, you regen at them. Even possibly having them as an access portal to teleport around the world to the different like world trees maybe, because the world trees are pretty well spread out, so it might be a really cool feature to consider, I think, as well. I'm happy to throw that out there, saying as an example, because we generally generate our character around this area at the starting location. If you jump into a soul gate and it can teleport you all the way up to that world tree, so at least you've got access to, say, like the northeastern part. It's very rare that I go up this area. I wouldn't really think to go up there too often, honestly, because the content is so focused, I feel, more so around this area, and you're closer to the factions as well. So, I mean, there's options, right? Like, there's so many different things that can be implemented. So, I think the excitement of putting suggestions out and seeing it be implemented into the game is really refreshing as well. And it's great to see so many people having, you know, similar train thoughts, or, you know, how can we implement this? What would we all enjoy? You know, I think it's really cool that the experience of being able to get into the Prelude series is definitely one of a kind in my experience so far. It's probably my first time being in a pre-alpha state game as well, and I'm, like I say, absolutely loving it. So
They're marching pounds over my head.
Hello, Mr. Fendratar.
Let's burn some castles.
Alright, where's my dagger? Hello, sir. Or madam. Whoever you are. Madam. Okay. And we've got a archer just over here. I think that's a bit cheeky that we can see through the bush and what their level tag is. That's funny. Okay, those slices are really strong from memory. Excellent. Thank you very much, Tetherin. What am I looking for here? Okay, the Mona. I'll be back in a few. Need to take care of some stuff. I'll be lurking though. Lurk away, my friend. Not a problem at all. I think I do have like a little lurk command somewhere. If you just do the exclamation lurk, I'm pretty sure it should pull something up. Not a necessity though. I think I'm just trying to add bits and pieces so I can kind of check on my little smoothies. Or whoever's just hanging. It's nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. Where are we now? Alright, Sinecure time. Okay, that is ridiculous damage output. Thank you for your soul, doggo. Now run away. Okay. I think that's satiated. No. Okay. Girl Seeker, clear the Sinecure encampment. Alright, so it looks like these guys up here. Please stagger. Ooh, nice. Okay. Yo. Lovely. Hey, excuse me. Ow. That's a bit rude. There we go. Nice. Oh, Gwynlyn. It's definitely become one of my personal favorite weapons, in all honesty. It's a beautiful design too, and I love the fact that the Tether Impact adds like a kind of evil thorn look to it too. The way that applies those textures is really cool. Oh, hey buddy, what you doing? Yes, I am leggy. You have nothing of anything that I wish to buy. Not at the moment. Patch leather though, that's definitely something that's good to buy, especially when you're starting out. If you do a bit of a farm, grabbing some of these, worth it. Not that I need to buy them, but it's good to have as much as what you can. Tribald, that one's for your armor. Yeah, it is. Okay, where is this Benneret? Hello friends, I'm here to storm your encampment. Another really cool feature to the Gwynlyn staff as well, if you two-hand it, it does punch through as well, which is really nice. The only thing it doesn't punch through is shields, which is, I think, is actually a fair exchange, considering it can push out quite a bit of damage as well. Are you in the Undercity? Ah, you are. Okay. I wonder what we'll see here. Jeez, you move fast, bud. What you doing? Selling the same stuff? Sorry, I don't want to buy anything from you. Until you have something of value, I will not purchase. Wonderful. Okay, there. Whoops. Got you there. Got you there. Cool. Awesome. Oh. Oh, Justy, we do like you. Okay, lovely. Alright, I love that snap. It's so nice. Ooh, I did just have a thought. I was talking with someone yesterday about dungeon generation and farming the fragments for the Ignimora sword that I'm working on with a particular faction that I'm part of, the Crypt of Kings. Apparently, when you absorb the spirit of Vengetar, he has a chance to give you one of the pieces as well. So definitely keep an eye out for those. I hope with the update and all the different drop tables being increased, or at least diversified, I'm hoping that I come across him a little bit more, just so I can potentially farm up the Ignimora as well. It looks like a really cool sword, so I'm very excited to pick that up when I can. Nothing in there. Ooh, Blitzel. Oh, hello. Excuse me. I have to say, doing those melee hits and throwing it, really fun. And for anyone in chat too, if you've got questions on the packs at all, or weapon synergies as well, feel free to drop a comment down, and I can go through that if you want as well. There's plenty of options in the game so far. The only pact, like I said before, I don't have access to at the moment is the Siren, which is the Grace faction. Ooh, we got the big puzzle room. Okay. So what have we got? This is the spinny tower. Oh, nuts. I always see enemies almost last minute, and I never really see them until I'm right on top of them. Did he just... what? Where did he go? Okay. Alright, so what have we got? There's the rope thing up there. Okay, and then I think the tower turns... yeah, sweet. I love this puzzle room. It's amazing. Oh... ah, I've got to do the drawbridge. Or not. There we go. And there's one up there. Can I get that one up there? Kind of. Let's see. Nope. Not quite. Okay, so it doesn't like that. Okay. You don't like that. Interesting. What have we got down here? Oh, excuse me. Sweet deals. Okay. What? How did you see me? Let's see if I can beat you with my fists. Actually, if I don't have a weapon equipped, how much damage? Okay. Again, tethering, very useful. Fisticuffs. Cool. Where are we at? So we're looking for the Banneret, but I'm just doing a quick sweep just for any excess loot or some of the rare chests. Enviousness, hello! I need to head to bed. Ah, sleep well, my friend. Great to see you again. Rest well. Sleep is important. Interesting enough that I unfortunately didn't get enough myself last night. But that's okay. I'll probably have a good sleep tonight though. Now. Alright, so there's the ladder. Whoops. And the pulley's over here. There we go. Cool. Whoops. Nice. And do we have... Okay, so we've got one more. Cool. Oh, cool. Okay. Access point. That's sweet. Soul gates. These are so beautiful. Yeah, I think if we could use these throughout the world map to teleport to the world trees, that'd be cool. I wonder if I can get rid of that icon. Ah, okay. It's in a certain radius. No, pull out the wand. I want to do a screenshot. That's cool. Maybe a little bit too much light though. Just a touch. And that's okay. Right. That's another Kodak moment for the album. So we've got this one here. What's down here? Nothing. Ooh. That's new. Okay. Where can I find you, little statue? Over here. Ooh, this is cool. I have been to this area before, but I haven't gone through and done this sort of little puzzle before. That's cool. Alright, little bud. Speed it up. Okay, so there's several, it looks like. How do you acquire that armor set? Hello, Marine. You acquire the armor set from the Medicant King. It's over in Strowick, which is on the western, like southwestern side of the map. It's one of the corrupt areas. And there's a giant bell with a throne. That one, I think I did a run of it yesterday. I did chuck it up on the YouTube channel I've got. I think it's the second video. I have labeled it. It is basically reflecting the entire run through. If you're interested in checking that out, I'll just whack that in chat for you. It's got all the socials there, but the YouTube channel is the very first channel. I think it's probably kind of halfway through. I do have a few videos of a few different runs that I've done taking the Medicant King on. So if you can find it there, it'll basically give you a whole rundown of where the Medicant King is and how to farm his suit of armor. Where else can I bring you, little statue? I'm curious. My pleasure. Let me know how you go with the video. I think I haven't put any chapter tags in it, but I did set it up when I do an upload. It should give chapters to it. If it doesn't, just pop a comment in the video for me and I'll check that out. And I'll work on getting those chapters to automatically generate. They should do. And I do check those videos at least once a week. Just for like interest, if it's working for people. Ah, there it is. Where's that little statue? Come here, little dude. Where did I put it? Uh-oh. I think I lost it. Oh dear. Not down here. Yeah, with the YouTube videos, essentially I am pulling a lot of my run through and it's generating the videos for me. And then I can upload them to YouTube, and I just consolidate that into the Soulframe playlist. You should be able to see. If you do enjoy the content, please do leave a like, a sub if you like it even more. No obligation there, but it does help boost the channel a little bit more and get the lovely algorithm to showcase the content a bit more. It also puts me into work mode, which is a good thing. I really want to work on more of the YouTube and just editing videos as well. So, yeah, if you're keen, drop a few comments in there. Let me know what was helpful. Or if there's something that you want to see, I can probably even do a stream on that. I'd really enjoy putting content out. So, if you enjoy it, please let me know. I had a lot of fun doing that run too. Flamekin killed. Okay. That's a nice room. I have to say though, I think there was a round door, so this must have been added into the game from the last P9. That's actually really dope photo as well. Cool. Okay. Definitely enjoying taking the my words. Definitely enjoying taking the moments in the game, just little screenshots and stuff. It's really cool. Okay, there you are, my dear. I'm gonna be cheeky and see if I can just stand up here and spam. Oh, I can. Nice. Okay, that's ridiculous. Victory stands. Thank you, Flappy Bird. 18605, so that's 3605 XP. So I'm not too far off that 5k goal of rep to be able to rank up to, I think it's level 3 now with Crypt Kings. And that one step closer to 4 and 5, so I can get the patch that's in there, which is the Hand of Mora. Hand of Mora. Looks very cool. Lots of fire damage too. I wouldn't mind seeing a little bit more fire damage in the game that we have access to. I did do something a little bit silly yesterday with the Circade Event. you've got access to using a flame torch for a puzzle, and I was able to take it outside into the open world. It doesn't do a lot of damage at all, but the fire ticks that it does works pretty well. And I decided to take the Tethern Pact, the one that I'm wearing now, and boost the flame torch's damage. It was one of these, and just run around and just like beat enemies up with it. It was just a nice little fun difference to using the weapons that we actually have in game. And because you can light things up on fire, I thought, why not see if I can take that for a run and beat enemies up with it, because they tend to do the same thing to us, but with the blue torch. And yeah, there was some silly stuff happening yesterday. It was really funny. I'm pretty sure I put that video up too. So if you're keen to check that one out and have a bit of a laugh, go for it. It was around here, the Fort Conehold. One of the new crypt entrances is literally just in this little crevice on the world map. Unfortunately, there's no like building-ish looking marker. It kind of looks like these buildings over here. They blend in a little bit, but yeah, there's no marker to indicate that there's anything there. I was just running around Fort Conehold and came across one of the dungeons, and then you work your way through it, you do the event, and figure out all the puzzles along the way, and then you end up roughly around here as the exit. But the good thing to that is that once you exit the dungeon, you just run back down into the entrance, and you run the dungeon roughly 2 to 3 times, and I did that yesterday. Marine, I think there's 3 crypts in total, but my recommendation, and showcasing that video through the videos that I popped up yesterday, is running through this dungeon over near Fort Conehold, because it's the quickest exit, basically. So run the dungeon. If you want, get really thorough, check every nook and cranny. Once you finish the dungeon, just run back to the entrance, and then you can rerun it. The caveat to that, though, is you need banneret keys. So you do have to do Sparrow Tales, and the banneret at the end of Sparrow Tales on the 2-star and the 3-star missions, they should drop a key for the crypt. And once you obtain roughly like 6 keys, I would recommend just run that dungeon like 3 to 4 times. Sorry, 3 to 6 times, and you should have enough keys in your inventory to be able to continue to run that dungeon to open the initial crypt that's up top. Otherwise, you can't get into the crypt unless you've got the key from the banneret. Oh, you've been to the 2? Okay, cool. Have you gone to the Conehold one? I think there's another one down this area, near this giant castle, down the very south middle point of the map. And then I think, if I'm not mistaken, it may have the 3rd one up near Tofsland, or it's right up here at the Mirror Fjord. I don't know if I'm pronouncing those names right. I hope I am. They are beautiful areas though. But yeah, to me, I just thought there's got to be an efficient way to farm this event, and I found that the Fort Conehold was the best farming location for the Circade Event and the puzzle to figure out to get the armor as well from the Circade, which, if you guys like, I can chuck that on in a moment once I've got these enemies dead.
Back to Cassia, you scoundrels.
Ah, why is it finished? What do we got? 18,690, 3690 in rep. Cool. Whoa, these guys come in clutch, man. Holy. Okay. I find it interesting too that these guys don't take damage from their own lightning spells. That's unfortunate. Even just small ticks would be handy. I mean, it doesn't do much damage to us, but I'd say for like a lightning trap, it's not doing a very good one. So, Wait a minute. How many enemies was that? That's 4, 6, 8. I mean, granted they're very low level, but still, that felt very satisfying. But I'll just jump in and I'll swap out the armor. But yeah, just to kind of show you a little bit better in the light. This is the Medicant King set that you get from farming the Medicant King. The details are just incredible. Beautiful armor. Really, really cool. From my understanding, its stability, the very bottom icon, is the strongest amount of stagger, well, anti-stagger damage in the game, and its physical defense is really quite good. It's only a point below that. The only armor that I have noted that is just as good, or slightly better actually, is the set of the Orangol She-Wolf. I'll pop that one on just to quickly showcase it. It's beautiful. Really, really cool defense. Really good stability as well. But there's your stats up the top there. 37 in total. So you get 18 defense and physical, 5 magic damage reduction, and 14 points to the stability. It's still really cool piece of armor set. I really enjoy this armor as well. So I believe that this is probably the best protective stats that you can engage with any of the armors. And then this is the Circade armor set, which you can get from the secret second puzzle within the event. It does have to be opened in the same dungeon generation. So what that means is there's a crystal puzzle. You've got to select and hit the crystals in the correct order. I believe there's 10 crystals in total, and they're all hidden around in the same room that you encounter the main boss, the Circade Ghostman. I think there's quite a few videos out about it now. It is quite an intensive puzzle, but if you are keen to try it yourself before you go and look for the information, I'd recommend to do that. That's just my way of thinking. You guys play your way. But with the Crypt of the Circade, the reason why I ran it 3 times, or 4 times rather, was to obtain all of the different amulets that drop. That's also in one of the videos I put up as well on how to capture the Circade in the mural sigils. There's a red, blue, and green. But essentially this whole entire... some of my information got stolen by the little note. There he is. Now it's back. Cool. Basically, this holds a code in numerical order. So with the 10 elements to the crystal puzzle, from my understanding, this reads top to bottom. So just having a read through, it says bell chime 6. So that to me would be the first element to the crystal puzzle, is finding the 6th sigil and activating that first, and then following it through. So I think the next one's 3, and then I believe the next one is 1, so firsties, and then where is it? It took quite a lot of people to get together and put this note together to figure out that puzzle code. It is a bit of an interesting one because only one player, I think, can see the glowing sigils with the soul mode at any one time. So it may be beneficial to run it in a squad of 3, because then you can see 6 of the sigils. So essentially they do have, say, like a color code, or they look like Roman numerals, but they're not. So one sigil may just have like a look of 1, so that would be like the first one, and it would follow that sequence, so to speak. Shaver Blood, hello, how are you? Records your secrets. Oh, look, I've already recorded them, my friend. They're already on YouTube. Like I say before, if you guys are keen to watch those videos, they are a live like run through the game. So it is me talking like this, essentially running around the crypt and just talking about different elements to the game, but still running the dungeon. So if you are keen, check those videos out. I really enjoyed making them, so I hope you guys do too. So each player sees one of the 10 crystals, Roman numerical. Okay, yeah, I thought so. So that's 3 out of 10. So I was trying to do it solo, and then I thought, okay, how much time do I have to dedicate to this particular puzzle? I did try it a couple of times, but then I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go check it out, see if anyone put any information up. And I believe her name's Sarah Loves Archery. She's a SoulTuber as well. SoulTuber, YouTuber. She put a really great video out, so I've got a lot of work to do in the editing space. But her editing on her videos is incredible, and the information that she gives is really concise. I'm a little bit more of like a just kind of stepping into the streaming world, but really enjoying it. So the next step is to, yeah, essentially continue building on the editing skills on YouTube and just learning everything there. But yeah, essentially I went and checked out one of her videos for the Circade Event, and she does give you a breakdown of the map orientation and then the sequence of the crystals that you've got to hit in order to open up the final gate to the second puzzle as well. The second puzzle is really, really cool. I did pop that into the video as well. Not so much doing the crystals, it was more the second puzzle itself. And that's where you obtain this armor from the Circade as well. So it's pretty cool. It's a bit more of like a kind of chunky kind of armor. I don't mind it, to be honest. I do find though, with this armor type, it doesn't have much magical defense at all, which isn't a bad thing. I think to balance out the different armor types is a necessity, I would probably say. But yeah, really cool full armor set. That's the full reward of gaining the 2 puzzles in completion as well. I screenshotted the info and pasted it into a private Discord I made to keep various infos as such so I can access it easily. That's really smart, Shape of Blood. That's really smart to do that, because there is a lot of information to go through as well. So my next step on, yeah, putting videos together is to start putting chapters in, so you can just jump to what the information that you want. I mean, I've done that. I jump on YouTube, I'm like, okay, where's the information? I need it like now. So yeah, I'm kind of on the receiving end of the understanding of content creation, and there's a lot of time that goes into it. So I'm really keen to continue pushing more content to the YouTube, and just making it fun and exciting too. I definitely like to keep it more game focused as well, because I'm definitely enjoying the game. So and I can clearly see that you guys are too. So yeah, so that's a bit of a breakdown of the different armors, and essentially you can mix and match if you really like, you know, you haven't skipped leg day or chest day with this sort of look. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And I mean, also too, being a Warframe player myself for, yeah, over 7 years, it's definitely a big thing about having good fashion, for sure. So I hope that information helped in reference to the armor types and what they do. Let's have a look. These are the 3 new secondaries as well. Nettle is really cool. Its achievement is Grace. Skilter is Grace, and then this is interestingly a Spirit Dagger as well. But for the moment, for what I'm doing, I'm using the Courage Pact, because the first element to or ability is Fellist, which is increased consecutive damage on melee strikes. So the reason why I was using the Nettle before is because I do like its style, and it's a really quick weapon too. So I didn't really put much into the Grace, to be honest. But once you pop your first ability with Tevrin, you don't really need it. I mean, play your way, but I'm just kind of playing around with different packs and different weapons and types and styles, and yeah, it's really nice to see a lot more elements being added into the game as well. We'll do 10 there, 17. That should be sufficient for that. It is spirit, but still, I'm just going to put the base amount of spirit in there just so I can use it properly. And then I'll probably go run maybe a couple more missions, and then I may end stream roughly in maybe about 25 minutes or more, just to give you guys a time frame. It is getting around like early-ish mid-afternoon for me, and I do need to get some work done as well. Well, this is work to me, and I love it. Probably more editing videos and just kind of checking out a few bits and pieces as well. So it's been an absolute pleasure hanging with you guys for sure. So, and the questions you guys have got, the information you've shared, I'm really appreciating that. As much as I'm hopefully giving good information, you guys are certainly teaching me a lot too. Especially being relatively new to the Soulframe Preludes. It's been really cool. It's really great to see a lot of people's passion as well. So, yeah, thank you very much for popping things in chat and keeping me chatting. I probably should go fill my water bottle, which I do have beside me. But the aim of the channel is getting out, you know, as much information and just sharing the experience. Also, working towards becoming more affiliated with Twitch, and I think I'm actually pretty close to that. So I'm really excited to open up the affiliate toolbox once that becomes available, and hopefully push for partnership as well. So that's the dream. So, and I do think that dreams can become reality. It definitely comes with consistency, which is a huge thing that I've been taught and told quite a lot. Also, I guess for algorithmic purposes too, you know, YouTube and all these different other platforms, they all like a consistency for data. So not something hugely that I enjoy, but it is still an element of it. So learning how that works and how that builds as well has all been part of the experience so far. Alongside just enjoying gaming as well. That's definitely the goal focus, is just to share and enjoy. Thank you for your soul. I appreciate your patronage. Shadowblood, there's 4 secondaries. You're just missing Prickles? Oh, no way. Which players are getting from using Siren? Oh, okay. So they're pickpocketing archers to try and get it in fragments. No way. Okay. Now I'm feeling I like the choices that I've made in, say, like Pact-wise and who I started with. But I bet you Siren users are very happy to hear that their pickpocket ability is definitely outshining a lot of the general rind and grind. That's for sure. So there's 4 secondaries. So Prickles. Okay. I wonder, is that more possibly faction-based for the RNG pool? I'd be interested to know if that's possible. 2 daggers, 2 flyblades. Okay, sweet. Thank you very much for letting me know that, Shaverblade. I'll definitely keep an eye out for the archers. Are they just the regular black-clad ones that usually throw those big blue arrows at you from time to time? Just spread out in the world map? That's really cool. I did not know that there was a 4th weapon. Shows how much I paid attention to the patch notes. This will be underground, I'm sure. Flappy, where are you going, friend? Or are you? You are. Okay, it doesn't say underground. But I assume they are. Huh. That's cool. A dog guarding the entrance. And thank you very much for your soul again. Ooh, nice. Water feature. Anyway, shiny things. Keep moving forward. Pretty sure people are suggesting to pickpocket in glades. First few rooms, then go back and reset dungeon. That makes sense. Yeah, the glades generally are a really great place to farm out quite a lot of things. It's nice to see the lichen steel armor fragments in there as well. Being that it's such a strong set of armor too, is really nice to see. I don't know. It does make me think though, does the drop table of that particular armor set open up after you complete Orangol's quest, the She-Wolf? Or is that just accessible straight away? Alright, where is this Benarat lady? Are you hiding down here? No? Wait a minute. Is this the Fenjatar place? No, okay. Is this a new room? I'm curious to see what this is all about. Because that shows a wolf and there's a moon. Do you have to come back here at a certain point? Is this a door? Kind of looks like one. Anyway. I think it's straight away. Ah, true. Okay. I wonder how that could be done in game though. Like, if you haven't done the Orangol quest, you can't access that armor until you do. Kind of makes sense to kind of do it that way though. Because then you get to experience, you know, doing the quest. And then it's kind of like getting a blueprint in Warframe. You don't get access to a certain Warframe, as an example, until you've done that quest. Interesting to see though. I'm always curious about the drop tables and how they're accessed in the game. There she is. Okay. Alright, your bonky stick sucks. Wow. Oh no, fire damage. Get out of here. Probably not the most ideal weapon to be using if it's a secondary, but still. Yo, jeez, she hits like a bloody truck. Archer, please, give me your fragment. Whoa, okay. Calm down there, lady. That's pretty dope, though.
Madrak will be freed once more.
Cool. 19040. Okay, cool. Do I get a fragment? I hope. Maybe. Sherbet Blood, people are happy that Ignimora can be farmed instead of having to buy it from Faction Shop. Ah, okay, yeah. Someone else was mentioning, I think it was Helix, before she dropped in stream. She mentioned that you can farm it as well, so that's good. So I guess Rook next up getting added to chest drop tables. I would assume that one is still only farmable for fragments through the Silent Rose faction at the moment. Because I think you get the blueprint for it, at least from Lady Diora. But that's good to know. If I can go farm out the Ignimora, I am really happy to do that. Because I'd rather save the Rep faction XP for the Hand of Mortar and the Shimmering Shard, which I think is my next rank that's available to me, unless it's become a free faction reward for leveling up with Kith of Kings. That'll be interesting. If that's the case, I will be very happy on that. I think the rank 2 of Kith of Kings, I hope, has seen a shift from the reward table. I think it was giving the kilt, which is about 2,000 rep, but I'm assuming it may have been a placeholder. And then I was able to pick up the, I think it was the Tether Impact for 100 rep points, which I thought was extremely generous, being that it's packed as well. And I thought I started with the Children of Alka, so I ranked them all the way up to rank 5, just because I wasn't sure what was going to happen in reference to if I ever needed to shift back to them as a faction. I think it's a week, I'm pretty sure. You don't need rep to get Hand of Mora, you get it rank 5. Oh, wow, okay. So, yeah, still rank up to rank 5, and you still get it as a reward. That's dope. Okay, thank you. That's great to know. I'm still keen to rank up either way. But as far as the Ignomora goes, I'm curious to see Ignomora. I kind of want to go down... Bugger it, you've inspired me. I'm going to run down to the Glade and just do a run and see if the... that sidearm or secondary weapon you were talking about, I might be able to get a part or two of it. Oh, hey ladies, what are you doing? Just hanging out in a cornfield? Okay, cool. I am pretty curious though around, where is it? What time is it? The night is in 9 minutes. I always look around for the giant cloud with the sky castle in it. I really hope that becomes possibly like an expansion area of the game that we get to travel to. Like, I don't know, taking on Mada, her being a grumpy old bag, and then complaining, or maybe even just saying, look, I'm really sick of picking up all this rusty stuff. Here, I'll take you back up to the Synod. That'd be pretty cool, actually. Hey, Bambi. Bye, Bambi. Where is the Glade? Okay, it's just down here. Cool. I think they said they're going to be more than just this one area. Ooh, fantastic. That's great. Well, I mean, granted, they've done an amazing job with this particular map. Like, it's massive for a start. I did figure out how to do this area. Someone mentioned it to me and I thought, what are you talking about? And yeah, they filled in a few of the details on the how-to, so to speak. And yeah, I decided to try it and it actually worked. So I know that's a bit mysterious, but I don't know if it was an actuality of being able to access it or not. But yeah, I had a few chats with a few people in the closed Discord and they were like, hey, you can do this. I'm like, what do you mean? So they gave me a full rundown. So I guess that's the part and parcel of the fun to just figure out, you know, bugs in the game, what's working, what things are, you know, doing things that they probably should be. It's been really, really fun, to be honest. And yeah, it's nice to see everyone's interactivity around it and problem solving. I think that's the best part that I can say that I really enjoy about it as well. Hopefully this spawns enough of these archer guys in here, and hopefully RNGBiz likes me. It's one of you. Okay. Perfect. Where's my dagger? Okay, so he's got the Skelter. Or she. Okay. I can see how useful this Serin Pact would be to pick up and pickpocket as well. Solace. 205 fragments. I'm not gonna lie, I would love to see if we actually can get 2 Volcanae to... Ooh, hello. it'd be nice to see if we potentially get the ability to smelt all of the extra fragments down into something that we use. That was a bit weird. Armored of Iridis. Ah, that's the Arungol helm, I believe. Okay. Gwynlyn. That was incredible. Although they are level 1. Still. I love this glade area. The music to it is beautiful. We think the camel ancestor they talked about being a merchant might have something to do with the extra fragments. Yeah, thank you for reminding me on that. That looks dope. I think that was the last Soul stream they did. That looked really cool. I think there's the Bear Pact, or Bear Ancestor, I think, coming into the game as well. That looks rad. I guess that's why I'm pumping a little bit more stream time as well, just so I can get ready for the new packs that are coming through. Ooh, water texture. Let's have a look. I'm just going to trial something. I've been playing around a little bit with the shaders, etc. of late as well. Interesting. So I've got that one on. Okay. I don't know if that's affecting some of the graphical drawings or not. But that water texture seems to be a little bit funky. I think that's something I actually picked up on last stream, I think. No, it was a while back. I'm pretty confident I put that into the closed Discord, just for reference. Butt stab. Alright, what have you got for me, friends? There's plenty of you. No fragments? Okay. Unfortunate. That's what I wanted to do. I think it's the... Where is it? It's the fog. There we go. I have noticed that turning off the volumetric fog, though, does affect the skylight area of the game. But it definitely runs a lot cleaner with that volumetric off. I haven't really tested the... I think the lighting as much, but the fog I definitely have noticed draws a little bit funky sometimes. So I will bounce between sometimes keeping it on, sometimes keeping it off. But I do have to say though, I think in the last 2 days, the amount of hotfixes that the team have thrown out, it's pretty great. So I think a lot of the color correction, graphical kind of things, I mean, that's always going to be something they'll probably be working on consistently throughout what they're putting out content-wise, which is great. So they've done a remarkable job, honestly. I know I've said that a million times, but they really have. They've really outdone themselves. Oh, nice.
Something, have you? I'll try not to see it ruined.
Okay, okay. I don't really know. I wonder if the glade is spawned in here, or the area where you can do the mockeries. I am curious about this thing, or this area. I did come down here before. Okay. It just generated a rock wall before for me, but this is just to get back. This area, the music and the vibe here, to me is very relaxing. Really beautiful. Ah, we have more archers. Hello, friends. Okay, one of you've got to have a fragment. Come on. These guys are savage. This is awesome. Okay. Call of the Ancients. It is a good ability. Okay. You broke through that ability. Okay. Now I understand what you were saying too with farming these guys. There's plenty of them. That's great. Do these guys respawn, Sherbablood? Like, can you basically just kind of hang here and then the enemies respawn? Might be a bit of a boring farm though. Because if not, apologies, you did mention take them out, run another dungeon, and then rerun. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Thank you. I might actually do that just so I can see if I can get one of the parts for these guys. I won't run the rest of the dungeon. I mean, they're basically the focus of this one as well, so taking people like 1 to 3 hours. Oh, okay. I'll run one more just to see if I get even one. I would hope that the drop chance gets increased. If that's 1 to 3 hours of pickpocketing them, that's a long time. Wow. I have to admit, when I went to the Medicant King, I think the hotfix had come through with the, I guess, the whole farm, with all the pieces that he drops. I think I was a little bit like, oh crap, am I going to be too late for, you know, decent drop tables before they get adjusted? And no, I still got some, I think I did maybe 2 or 3 farms of the king, and then yeah, just kept him alive, and that seemed to work really well. And I ended up farming it out the same day, pretty much. And then after it, I think I picked it up yesterday.
I'd be keen to see it whole.
So, what I might do, I will see if there's any more archers in and around this area, and then I'll probably end up doing a wrap-up, and I'll just check the schedule that I've got up on Twitch as well for the next stream as well. I'm pretty active on updating that and being pretty consistent with the start and finish times. I definitely do understand time frames are very different. I'm I think roughly about 10 hours ahead, I would assume, most of the viewers. So I am trying to adjust it to accommodate for relatively good time frames to do streams. Generally for me, if it's later at night, roughly around say like 10 PM, that seems to be a pretty decent time frame to jump on. If not, then it's generally very early in the morning for me. I would even hazard a guess at maybe about 3 AM. But as I was saying to Helix before, who was in, or may potentially still be in chat, she was saying that now I'm trying to think of what I was saying. That's alright, it'll come to me. My short-term memory, like a goldfish. That's alright. Maybe I should start a counter of how many times I forget what I'm about to say. That'd be kind of a fun little side gig. Helix? Yes, Helix. What were we talking about before? It was in reference to Soulframe. No, I know. I was about to say it, and I said your name, and then I had a point to make, and you pulled something up, and you said something to me earlier, and then I forgot what I was going to say. My short-term memory. That's okay. I think it may have been something to do with the, I think maybe the drop tables? I'm not sure. My train of thought's broken, so that's a me thing. But you'd mentioned something to me before. I think, oh no, sorry, it may have been something to do with the pickpocketing from before. That's alright. I'll move on. If I don't remember it, it's maybe it wasn't that important for me to talk about. Is this? Ah, good. I like this puzzle. There is this one here. And I think there's a button up here. Indeed, there is. And then I think there's one over here. Ah, there is. The best. Open sesame. Wait, does it open? Oh no. Why you no open? Yeah. That's what Sheverblood was saying before. Yeah. I think it was in reference to doing pickpocketing with Siren. And they were saying that the 1 to 3 hours of pickpocketing the archers in the glade, basically to get the new or last version of a secondary weapon, which I haven't acquired yet. So I thought I'd just jump into the glade to farm it out, but apparently the drop table calculations are quite low, unfortunately. Is there anything in here? No? Oh, yes there is. Hello. Gathanan. Now that's a damn good strong weapon for a halberd. 3-point spirit attunement. Holy, it is very good. Helix. Yeah, that'll be at least a week since I swapped to Kith, but it's all good. Drop tables don't like me in general. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that there's still being an element of the game that's being balanced. I definitely think it was a good move to shift more of the drop tables to the enemies rather than the chests. I definitely think that was a really good move. And I think it's really, really worthwhile, especially with the enemies being, I would probably say more aggressive as well, which has been really nice to see. And they're a lot more intuitive as well. Alright, so there's 2, and not 3. Ah, you cheeky little thing. Ah, okay. So I think I will jump over here. I feel like that'll push the other one out though. Nope. Okay. Cool. I love these puzzles. I'll put a counter for that too. I'm going to put like 5 phrases together and see if you guys can pick how many times I've said a phrase or a word similarly. I think, is it this one? No. Alright, so that should be able to open now. No, you really don't like me, puzzle. Okay. I have to admit, I was feeling so smug just then. I've got this puzzle. No, no. No, you don't. There we go. Aw, they're so cute. Alright, one more Photoshop. Love it. Ooh, what have you got for me? Hopefully a fragment of the new... No, Lycan Steel Cuirass. Wow. Ooh. These guys can be pretty vicious too. If you find them in the nest areas, they can be really tough. Oh, Bambi, you got stuck on a rock, buddy. Come on. Move. Come on. No? Okay. Not this way. Okay, glade area time. Weapon racks. We do like you. We love crafting. Okay. Those mushrooms are still called quenching acid. I wonder what they will turn into, though, if they do potentially change the name of them. Excuse me, sir. Okay. Now I can see what the latest secondary weapon that you can farm here. It takes a while, that's for sure. Even with the Siren pickpocket as well. I'm sure that there are a lot of Siren users, though, as I said before, who would be pretty chuffed that they could basically just pickpocket the hell out of a new update. Yeah, definitely looking forward to getting that pack as well myself, Helix. Very excited. Yo, the aggressiveness. I always think to do number 3, and there's no point in doing that unless the enemies are right next to you. Come on, guys. Give me 2 fragments, please, of the new weapon. Pretty please, pretty please, pretty please. Or 1? Nope. Nuts. Oh, I didn't even see him there. Yo, okay. No fragment there? Unfortunate. Oh well. I will continue my search. Oh, hello, sir. I really do enjoy that the mechanic magic damage really smashes the crap out of these guys. Because they tend to do that. And hopefully we do get a hold button mechanic as well added in, just so you're not smashing like E or Q or whatever your activation button is for interact is. More Drax, eh? Okay. Oh, sneaky. Okay. I'm pickpocketing and then murder to the archers. Double my chances. Very wise there, Shaver Blood. Very wise. Pabby shreds. Nice. I don't think I've actually crafted the full set yet. I think I've got one more fragment of the
Something, have you? I'll try not to see it ruined.
of Tubalcane's armor set. I haven't really looked into its stats though all that much. Stithywix, I believe, is the like cuirass part or chest armor piece for her. Nettle, nice. Nettle is a really good secondary. really quick, and it's quite vicious. It works really well with this pact as well. Alrighty. Well, friends, I think it is time for me to return to the Nighthold for a nice little rest. Ah, perfect timing, Helix. Yeah, I'm about to end stream. This has again been a phenomenal sharing. So thank you very much again, Helix. It's been great to see you in stream and me being on the receiving end. Let me know when you're ready for me to come into a nice little raid. I like to call it something else. I think raids sound a little bit intense. Maybe more of like a group outing, and maybe I can bring all of my crew your way and just hang and just have a chat about Soulframe. I think that's what it's all about. And just sharing all the knowledge. Like, it's been really lovely meeting all of you and having a chat, so I really appreciate all of your input, and you've taught me quite a lot too, so it's been great. So I think I will wrap up here, and I will bid you adieu. Please rest well, rehydrate, sweet dreams, everyone, as well, wherever you're in the world, or good afternoon, good morning, and good night. Thanks so much again, guys. Take care of yourselves, and I'll be updating the Twitch schedule as well. So if you guys feel like reaching out, I'll just chuck the social links in there. Feel free to Shaver Blood, you're ready to raid the shit out of someone? Fair. Actually, you know what? That is a feature I've got to set up still. So I think I'm pretty sure it's done through the Twitch dashboard. I haven't set myself up to be able to do that quite yet. So there are a few things on the list to do, and that's definitely one of them. I'd rather than just ending stream and you guys having to find someone else, I would definitely think it's a nice courtesy to put you guys forward and share the love to another streamer of Soulframe. I think it's nice to keep it consistent, and it keeps it relevant too. Clearly you're here for the interest of Soulframe, and yeah, I would want to still pay that forward to the receiver on the other end. So if you guys aren't following Helix Rook, please do. She's incredible. And it's the least I can do to say thank you for popping in with your crew and doing a raid. So I'll have to get my raid sorted out, and yeah, hopefully I can return that favor soon, Helix. But take care of yourselves, everyone. Thank you very much for joining in the stream of Soulframe, and I'll be uploading videos during the week, and any feedback, anytime, you're free to do so. Please do. It's all about, you know, sharing good information, as I say. So I hope what I'm doing is coming through in a very positive sense, and yeah, it's an enjoyable time. So thank you very much, everyone. Take care of yourselves, and ciao for now.